from this one to
don't complain about
another war type anime that we're both watching.
I know what you're talking about.
Warlords of
Sigrdrifa.
Sigrdrifa, yes.
Sigrdrifa.
Oh,
jeez.
Joey,
Ready?
Let's see if we can do it. Ready?
Whoa.
1, 2, 3.
Clap, clap, clappity, clap, clap. I was totally cut out of the camera.
It doesn't matter. So this is a show about
Valkyries.
Well, here, let me. So the world has been taken over by some mysterious, we'll say alien, not necessarily outer space alien.
Weird
we'll say alien
things.
as in strange or not of the world force that is taking over parts of the world. Odin, Viking god. Hey, that's the second series with Odin as the god. Comes down and says, "I will lend you my hand and help you protect it, the Earth." And teenage girls become Valkyries, which people were like, "What? No."
Well, no, it's not teenage. It actually varies because what is it? They have the youngest pilot is 14.
Yes,
so it's all those
mid-20s.
Yeah, we also,
like I said, teens primarily.
Young adults.
But they are named. They have World War II aircraft, and they're fighting against all of these, and they're backed up by modern-day squadrons,
the shields.
Fighter jets, the shield squadrons, who are awesome.
I love it. It took one. It's what you told me to wait to the one episode where they shined and when they started doing the clap.
My brother loves some of this, but it's wholesome. There's great character development. I'm a fan of military anime. You're always kept on your toes on it.
I feel like it took for a look. I will say this. I almost had a similar complaint to the anime we just talked about, the Holy War thing. I almost had a similar complaint to where it took a little bit for the story to get going. But unlike this one, the first episode actually grabbed you in with a narrative.
And additionally, it was a 40-minute episode, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was a 40-minute episode. What was the main character's name?
Claudia.
Claudia, yeah, the French. Actually, no. Came from Europe, sent her to Japan. Already a story that you're like, okay, it'll probably get resolved, but at least it's giving you something with. She always is the only person remaining of her squadron. And
we can tell you this because this happens in the first episode. It explained.
We're only going to do first episode for the moment.
So the reason why she's transferred from Europe to Japan is because Japan's named Valkyrie was killed in action.
Yeah.
So
reason for the change established.
Yes. Reason there for why we're taking place in Japan established. Number 2, the reason why she is moving is because there are 3 Valkyries in Europe, and she's actually had some knowledge of Japan. Her dad told her about it and everything. Reason number 2 for her transfer. When she's transferred over there, she meets up with a squadron so that she ends up being in essence, the team leader of...
No, technically, but not really.
But not real.
I forget the white-haired girl's name, but she's technically the squad leader.
But it's very organic on this stuff. It's one of those... It's a chance meeting that she finds out later. Wait, these are the people I'm working with.
Nothing feels forced in it, and it's one of those... They let the plot develop naturally. It's one of those... I will say this. I would have preferred Odin in his normal state of, I am an actual Norse god with my beard. Not like I'm a 10-year-old boy state, but that's my own personal thing. But it's one of those, Odin, them you not knowing why he's helping, that's part of the mystery. And in later episodes, not going into spoilers, we start to slowly unravel why Odin's involved. What the machines really are. What the Valkyries really are. And it's one of those, it starts moving from modern slowly a little bit into the mythological very slowly, but since they're doing it at a little bit of a slower pace, because remember, like the tablets, for some reason she can read it, you don't know why. He's like, oh, she's my daughter, sort of thing. He says all this in the first episode, but it all slow. It's one of those, they planted seeds and they're actually organically growing it.
And actually, I'm going to back up a little bit to the episode. So we were talking about how exposition dump, we don't like that, and a lot of people don't like that too. The way the first episode was actually done, it actually opens up with an American Air Force squadron trying to take out one of these pillars in Alaska. And they're doing that, and it doesn't work. And then it cuts to a World Council of, hey, we've been trying to fight. This attack that we just did was our best effort. Yeah. It didn't work. We are out of ideas. What are we going to do? It's ever since these have come here, we've tried this, nothing. Odin then reveals himself, says, I'm willing to help, does the stuff. They do a flash forward a couple years to our main character in Europe doing her own raid, and then talking about the stuff. It then furthers forward what's going on, what they've been doing.
It's one of those, instead of smack us with characters just talking about it, they show us what's
I don't think
going
we
on,
even get to Japan until like the 20, 30 minute mark.
I think
in the first episode is where
you get there
they
like
actually
around the
get there.
You get there around the halfway
At
point.
least the halfway point. So the first half of the episode 1 is, in essence, exposition. But it's not in a way where you're feeling like all this information is being thrown on you at once.
All right, so that was our fourth anime.